Hi students, this is Jeff and I want to show you a demo on how to cut out your business card. So here's your 4Up business card, or at least this is mine, and yours should look very similar to this unless you're doing a larger business card or a different configuration. So you're going to print this on both sides. I only printed this on printer paper for this demonstration. Typically you would print both sides and you would have the image on both sides. And so you would have that on one side and you would have that on the other. So, but for this demonstration, I'm just going to show you how to cut this out. So you're going to need some tools. And one of the tools you're going to need is a X-Acto knife. And this has a number 11 blade, which is the kind that you need. You can find these at any store or an arts and crafts store or Fred Meyer or that type of store. So you'll need one of those. The other thing you're going to need is you're going to need a metal straight edge. And I have a ruler here, but you could use a T-square. That would work just fine. So you have your 4Up printed piece, and you're going to line up the crop marks, and you're going to pull the knife through, okay? So start up here off the image, and then you're going to pull all the way through. This cuts pretty nicely through this printer paper. Hopefully you're going to print yours on cardstock, which is a thicker paper, because you want your business card to have that snap. So make sure you print it on cardstock. And so what I'm doing here is I'm just going to pull this through a couple times to make sure that it's cut, like that. One of the things I like to do, I don't always do it, but I like to cover up the image with the ruler to protect it as I'm pulling the knife through, because if you pull through and it gets out of alignment and you make a mistake, you could cut your business card. So I like to cover it up. I don't always do that. It just kind of has a, depends upon how I feel about it. If I'm confident, like I just covered it up there, but I'm not going to cover it up here. I'm just going to trust myself that I'm going to pull a nice straight line here. So going through just like that, and I've cut it out like that. Typically I would have information on the other side, but that's how I would use these tools to cut this out. I've actually have done this before, and here I have cardstock material and it's printed on both sides, and I actually have cut out my business card there like this. One thing I want you to see is this area right here is where the bleed is, and that's, you put that outside of the live area so that you have a nice clean card like that, so the edge is nice and clean. So there's that. The other thing I want to show you is you can make your own triplex paper, which means that you have 3 layers. And in the middle layer could be a color. It could be like this. It just happens to be black. It's kind of a thick board. And what you do is you would adhere, before you cut it, you would adhere the paper on to the board on this side, and then on the other side you would print that, adhere that. And I use this here. This is 3M Super 77. It's a spray adhesive. It's the best that you can get, but any kind of spray adhesive would work just fine. So make sure you get spray adhesive, and then you can adhere that. I've already have done one here, and you can see how thick that is on this card. And I printed out 2 sheets actually on printer paper, and then adhered it onto here, and then I've cut this out. So here's this nice thick card like this. It was here, and I cut it out just like I did before. It'll take a few more passes with the X-Acto knife, pulling that through with the cardstock. When you're done with your business cards and they're cut out, I want you to send me one, and here's the address of where you're going to send it. So just send it here to Fox and make sure that you have my box number 6028 and get that sent to me, okay? So if you can get that in the mail next Tuesday or Wednesday so I get it by the end of next week is great. In the meantime, on next Wednesday, the business card is due. You're going to upload a high-res PDF of all your business cards, okay? And just one, I just need to see this. I want to see the high-res PDF of your InDesign document. So in InDesign, you go to File, down to Export, and export a high-res PDF. And then attach that, or put that on Foxtail and submit that so I can see that. And then you're going to send that, a hard copy to me, to this address. Okay? That's what I have to share with you today. I hope you're doing well. Take care of yourselves. Stay healthy. Newburgh is pretty quiet. There are some faculty. I haven't really seen any students, but take care of yourself. And I'll send you another video at the beginning of next week, talking about some other things that we want to do in this class. So you've got plenty of work to do. You have your ideation for your postcard. Start looking for postcards in the mail. If you're getting postcards, all kinds, study those. Part of your ideation would be is that you could take pictures of your postcards that you've collected along with your thumbnail sketches and your ideation. Take a picture of it and then submit that. There'll be a place for you to submit that on Monday on Foxtail. Make sure you get those submitted. Okay, that's what I have for now. Take care, and I will see you, or you will see me next week.